It's hot out, but I still need to do some stuff outside. I need to finish cutting wood. I need to build the windows for Ken's mews. I need to finish the wood for cutting the wood for my accent wall, and I need to stain the wood for my accent wall. Plus I'm going to try and do some casting later today, and I'll be recording that for something. Anyway, I'm about to set this tent up. Ta-da! Done! Hi, I am about to show you an experiment. I'm going to try my hand at casting an ingot. This is going to be my test thing to be the ingot. And I'm going to use Craig Dabbler's casting kit to do it. So let's get started. The first thing I need is to get the sand casting thing ready. Oh no, I forgot my board. Oh well, it'll work. Here's my ingot mold thing. One of the nice things about this is that you can reuse the sand. When it's really hot. Ooh, that's hot. think that one went nicely. Hopefully it worked out the way I think it went. Yeah! Look at that! Oh, it looks good. I should use my hammer for that. Oh, that looks nice. That one turned out beautiful. Really happy with it. So I'm gonna go clean these and saw off. Actually, I'm not gonna use that one. I'm gonna go clean this, saw off the edge, and then I'll show you how I roll it out. Okay, so first, I'm just gonna run it through and flatten it out some, and then I'm gonna take it over to my bench and anneal it. This is compressing the metal molecules, which is going to make it hard. I mean, it's going to flatten it out because it's a rolling mill. You roll it through to flatten metal. So it does flatten it, but it also compresses the molecules, and it's called work hardening. It hardens the metal. So I'm going to do that. But I have to, if it's too hard, when it goes through the mill, it will crack. The metal will. And so you heat it up so the molecules expand. It makes the metal soft again so you can flatten it more.
Start it up.
Flatten all in one direction either. Whatever way you run it through it gets longer that way. So if I run it through this way into the mill, it'll get longer. If I run it through this way, it gets wider. And I want wider, I want longer and wider, but first I want a good wide piece, because if it's too wide, I have wire makers on here and I won't be able to run it through without making marks on the metal. So you can see the difference that it's making. This is so you can see the changes in size as it rolls through. That's a quarter. Now I'm going to anneal it. Then I put it flat on here so the stone sinks some of the heat away, and on metal for the same reason. In water. And I clean it off, then back through the rolling mill.
Start it up. This is lit.
Now if I wanted to use the press to use an impression die, this is one that I use a lot. If I wanted to use that, then I could stop here. It's a good thickness to use on an impression die. But I want this to be part of a pendant, so I want it a little bit thinner so it's easier to saw. Alright, it is fractionally thinner than a quarter, much bigger than a quarter now. And that was from, if I cut this popsicle stick in half and put the ends together, that's what size this was when I started. And if you ever wonder why we charge so much to make jewelry, this is part of it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot more work than you think. It's not just the cost of the materials.
Hey, sorry for the background noise. There's some cicadas going off on the property. But we are finally putting in the windows with the slats in it. Tim got all 5 completed. So we're going to be putting in the front and then the 4 panels in the back. So the back's the big window. So that's what's up for today. So we got all the window panels in. It's getting really hot, so we're thinking of quitting for now. We need to put the hardware cloth and the screening on the windows. Then we can start putting the front and back OSB pieces on. And then the very last thing is we need to frame out the door, make the door, and we can get that on. So we're super close.
Well, it's getting super hot. It's a little after 8 and it's over 80 degrees already. We just finished putting the mews together as you just saw. You can see how big our zucchini and cucumber are getting. I had to make a little fortress around the bottom because rabbits kept going in and eating everything. And you can see my tomatoes in here. So hopefully they grow. I know it's crappy lighting, but that's just, unless I get up at 5 and come out here and record, there's harsh lighting. And right now I'm in the shadow of the house. But that's what's going on right now. Not a lot. I did hatch some chicks. 2 so far, plus about 4 are pipping, so I'll hopefully be able to slip some video of baby chickens in here in a minute. So it turned out I had to do some rooster taming because he attacked Ken while Ken was trying to feed the quail. I'm doing it while I run the dog.